Good evening. Welcome to Eat, Breathe, and Pray. It is Thursday night, January 8th, and we are here for our chronological through journey through the Bible in 1 year. It is day 8, and our reading for tonight is Job chapters 17 through 20. I do apologize for the slightly late start. Facebook was a little slow in responding. But we are here and we're going to pray and spend some time in his presence, and then we will do the reading. So, Father, I just thank you for this day, God. I thank you that your way is better, Lord. Your word says that man plans his way, but you direct our steps. And I just thank you for that, God. I thank you that you desire to be and are intimately acquainted with the smallest details of our lives. And just the fact that you are there makes them a lot bigger, a lot more significant when we partner with you, when we live our lives from that place of your presence. Everything changes, God. Everything changes. Because it no longer is us living our own life or doing our own thing, but it becomes you living through us, you being glorified in us and through us and around us and even for us. I thank you for that, God. You are awesome. You are majestic. You are closer than my heartbeat. And so I thank you for this day, God. Those things that went according to plan and the things that didn't, they're all yours, Lord, because we make our plans, but we don't hold on too tightly to them. You are Lord. You are Lord. And it is your prerogative to change things up at any time, whether it's going somewhere, speaking to someone, trusting you instead of striving, whatever it may be. You are Lord. Thank you for calling one such as I. It is my privilege and my honor to live for you, O God. Jesus Christ, the name above all names. And from this place of your presence, Job chapter 17, and this is Job continuing to speak. My spirit is broken, my days are extinguished, the grave is ready for me. Surely mockers are with me, and my eye gazes on their provocation. Establish now a pledge for me with yourself. Who is there that will clap my hand in pledge? For you have hidden their heart from insight. Therefore you will not exalt them. He who informs against friends for a share of the spoil, the eyes of his children also will come to an end. But he has made me a byword of the people, and I am one at whom men spit. My eye has also grown dim because of grief, and all my members are as a shadow. The upright will be appalled at this, and the innocent will stir up himself against the godless. Nevertheless, the righteous will hold to his way, and he who has clean hands will grow mightier and mightier. But come again, all of you now, for I do not find a wise man among you. My days are past, my plans are torn apart, even the wishes of my heart. They make night into day, saying, the light is near, in the presence of darkness. If I hope for Sheol as my home, I make my bed in the darkness. If I call to the pit, you are my father, to the worm, my mother and my sister. Where now is my hope? And who beholds my hope? Will it go down with me to Sheol? Shall we together go down into the dust? Job chapter 18. Then Bildad the Shuhite answered and said, how long until you put an end to your words? Show understanding, and then we can talk. Why are we regarded as beasts, as dents in your eyes? O you who tear yourself in your anger. For your sake is the earth to be forsaken, or the rock to be moved from its place? Indeed, the light of the wicked goes out, and the flame of his fire gives no light. The light in his tent is darkened, and his lamp goes out above him. His vigorous stride is shortened, and his own counsel brings him down. For he is thrown into the net by his own feet, and he steps on the netting. A snare seizes him by the heel, and a device snaps shut on him. Excuse me a moment. A rope for him is hidden in the ground, and a trap for him on the path. All around, terrors frighten him and harass him at every step. His vigor is famished, and disaster is ready at his side. The firstborn of death eats part of his skin, it eats parts of him. He is torn from the security of his tent, and they march him in step before the king of terrors. There dwells in his tent nothing of his. Brimstone is scattered on his abode. His roots are dried below, and his branch is cut off above. Memory of him perishes from the earth, and he has no name abroad. He is driven from light into darkness, and chased from the inhabited world. He has neither offspring nor posterity among his people, nor any survivor where he sojourned. Those in the west are appalled at his fate, and those in the east are seized with horror. Surely such are the dwellings of the unjust, and this is the place of him who does not know God. Job chapter 19. Then Job answered and said, how long will you torment my soul and crush me with words? These 10 times you have dishonored me. You are not ashamed that you wrong me. Even if I have truly erred, my error lodges with me. If truly you magnify yourselves against me, and argue my disgrace to me, know then that God has wronged me, and he has closed his net around me. Behold, I cry violence, but I get no answer. I shout for help, but there is no justice. He has walled up my way so that I cannot pass, and he has put darkness on my paths. He has stripped my honor from me and removed the crown from my head. He breaks me down on every side, and I am gone. And he has uprooted my hope like a tree. He has also kindled his anger against me and counted me as his adversary. His troops come together and build up their way against me and camp around my tent. He has removed my brothers far from me, and my acquaintances are completely estranged from me. My relatives have failed, and my familiar friends have forgotten me. Those who sojourn in my house and my maidservants count me as a servant. Count me as a stranger. I am a foreigner in their sight. I call to my servant, but he does not answer. I have to implore him with my mouth. My breath is offensive to my wife, and I am loathsome to my own brothers. Even young children reject me. I rise up, and they speak against me. All the men of my council abhor me, and those I love have turned against me. My bone clings to my skin and my flesh, and I have escaped only by the skin of my teeth. Pity me, O you, my friends, for the hand of God has smitten me. Why do you persecute me as God does? Are you not satisfied with my flesh? Oh, that my words were written! Oh, that they were inscribed in a book! That with an iron stylus and lead they were engraved in the rock forever. As for me, I know my Redeemer lives, and at the last he will rise up over the dust of this world. Even after my skin is destroyed, yet from my flesh I shall behold God, whom I myself shall behold, and whom my eyes will see, and not another. My heart faints within me. If you say, how shall we persecute him? And the root of the matter is found in him. Then be afraid of the sword for yourselves, for wrath brings the punishment of the sword, so that you may know there is judgment. Job chapter 20. Then Zophar the Naamathite answered and said, therefore my disquieting thoughts make me respond, even because of my haste within me. I listened to the discipline which dishonors me, and the spirit of my understanding makes me answer. Do you know this from of old, from the establishment of man on earth, that the shouts of joy of the wicked are short, and the gladness of the godless momentary? Though his loftiness goes up to the heavens, and his head touches the clouds, he perishes forever like his refuse. Those who have seen him will say, where is he? He flies away like a dream, and they cannot find him. Even like a vision of the night, he is chased away. The eye which saw him sees him no longer, and his place no longer beholds him. His sons seek the favor of the poor, and his hands give back his wealth. His bones are full of his youthful vigor, but it lies down with him in the dust. Though evil is sweet in his mouth, and he hides it under his tongue, though he desires it and will not forsake it, and holds it to his palate, yet his food in his stomach is changed to the venom of cobras within him. He swallows up wealth, he will vomit it up. God will expel it from his belly. He sucks the poison of cobras. The viper's tongue kills him. He does not look at the streams, the rivers flowing with honey and curds. He returns what he has attained and cannot swallow it. As to the wealth of his trading, he cannot even enjoy it. For he has crushed and forsaken the poor. He has seized a house which he has not built, because he knew no ease within his belly. In his covetousness, he does not let anything escape. Nothing remains for him to devour. Therefore, his prosperity does not endure. In the fullness of his plenty, he will be confined. The hand of everyone who is troubled will come against him. So it will be that he fills his belly, and God will rain down his burning anger on him, and rain it on him while he is eating. He may flee from the iron weapon, but the bronze bow will pierce him. It is drawn forth and comes out of his back, even the glittering point from his gall. Bouts of dread come upon him. Complete darkness is held in reserve for his treasures. A fire unfanned will devour him. It will consume the survivor in his tent. The heavens will reveal his iniquity, and the earth will rise up against him. The increase of his house will depart. His possessions will flow away in the anger, in the day of his anger. This is the wicked man's portion from God, even the inheritance decreed to him by God. And that is our reading for tonight. That was Job chapters 17 through 20. And that was our chronological version of the Through the Bible in 1 Year journey that we've begun. And join us again tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. We will have another reading. This time it will be from the thematic journey. So we're doing a thematic, which is broken up by different categories. There's the books of the law, there's the books of history, there's the book of the Psalms, the books of prophecy, the books of the epistles, and the books of the Gospels. I didn't really say that in order, but there's 7 categories. So you're getting it's almost like a full balanced diet, all the different food groups once a week. So it jumps around by category or by, I guess, classification, you could call it. And then for the people that have done that with us previously, or you've gone through the Bible before, we started this year the chronological. And so we started in Genesis, and I believe we went through Genesis 1 through 11, and now we've jumped over to Job. And so it's a chronological journey as it happened in history is what we're reading. So we'll finish Job, and then we will jump back into Genesis, picking up where, because, a lot of people don't realize that Abraham and Job were contemporaries, and that's why it jumps from um, Genesis 11, or, we do the reading for Genesis 11, and then we jump over to Job, and then we come back and pick up Genesis 12, which starts to talk about Abraham. And so it's just a different way of going through the Bible in 1 year, and we're doing both. So you get a different perspective from each type. So if you are up to it and would desire to do that, you can join us for both. We do recommend that you go through the thematic version first if this is your first time going through the Bible with us, just because you get that, I talked about it a few minutes ago, that balanced diet. But if you've done that and you want to glean more, uh, the chronological just offers a different perspective. You're still going through the whole Bible in 1 year. It's just a different way of doing it, and you can learn things and pick up things from both. They're just different perspectives. So I just wanted to kind of explain that a little bit. So that'll be tomorrow morning. We're back to the thematic version. I don't have the reading in front of me at the moment, but that is what they know. They call in show business as a teaser. So join us for that, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast of the United States. Thank you for the patience during the public service announcement, but I just wanted to go through that. And until then, go in the knowledge and the awareness of the presence of God with you, of His great love for you, and of His Holy Spirit dwelling in you. Pray for the peace of Jerusalem. Pray for the people of Israel. Pray the promises and the prophecies of Scripture over them. And pray without ceasing for whatever it is that God has called you to, whatever He has given you influence over or authority over. Pray from that place of His presence, that place of stillness and rest, where you can hear His voice and know His heart, so that you know that what you are praying is coming straight from the heart of the Father. And be blessed and be a blessing.